What's going on, everybody? Joe at the Big Sky Model Workshop, back again for another episode of What Did You Buy Wednesday. For those of you who are new to my channel, and thank you for dropping in, by the way, I definitely appreciate the support. What Did You Buy Wednesday is simply about stash ads. And it doesn't matter if you just bought it today, whether you bought it 2 weeks ago, 2 months ago, whatever the case may be. I definitely do not buy something every single week for the purpose of doing this. If you find a great deal on something at a yard sale or a swap meet or on Marketplace or eBay, post it up. Maybe you just restocked on some basic supplies at the hobby shop. Maybe you found some cool things at the dollar store, or maybe you found something neat in the aftermarket that you want to share with everybody. Post them up. Everybody loves a stash ad, and you never know when that stash ad of yours might inspire somebody to grab that item or start a build, a project. You just never know. I have definitely bought a few things based off of the What Did You Buy Wednesdays that you have tagged me in and shared. I am humbled and blown away by your support, guys. Keep them coming. I definitely watch them. I love seeing what everybody else has been picking up, and I am just blown away by the support for this little What Did You Buy Wednesday deal that we are now on episode 62 of. So this week I thought I would share some goodies I got a while back from Iceman Collections. Another one of those great vendors out there that provides fantastic 3D printed parts and accessories to help elevate your builds. So tires and wheels is one of the coolest things with what 3D printing has allowed out there. The possibilities are endless. We're seeing engines like never before, transmissions, carburetors, the amount of detail and things like that has just blown me away. One of the coolest things has been the massive amount of options in tires and wheels. We were usually just held hostage by whatever was available from tires and wheels in a kit. Maybe we could get some decals and do a little sanding or something like that. But that was about it. Well, there are so many cool tires and wheels that obviously due to licensing or whatever, they couldn't be mass produced in a model kit and put together in vinyl or whatever. But with 3D printing, anything is possible. Cool thing is you can get them in any size you need to suit your build. You can get all kinds of options, and they're actually very affordable. So one of the latest that has come out here from Iceman Collections, these are the Positraction Torque Twisters. So any of you guys who are familiar with street machines from the late 70s or early 80s, you know what these tires are all about. These ones here have got that super cool bias ply sticky tread. Just needs very little cleanup. You've got your torque twister lettering printed ever so perfectly. If you like building street machines from the 60s, 70s, 80s, like I do, because that's what I grew up around. I grew up reading Hot Rod and Carcraft magazine in the early 1980s. And so I definitely remember these being on some builds. I remember the torque twisters. I remember the super tracks. I remember Dunlop qualifiers, all of those cool tires. So I picked up a set of big and littles. They'll go with any of their wheels that they have, which I already have sets of their Kragers and their Keystones. And you will see those on a build somewhere down the road. I also picked up a set of tires and wheels for a drag car. If you guys have seen my Crusher Camaro, then you've already seen the excellent job that Joel does with the Centerline Convo Pros. These are a beautiful two-piece wheel. I'll show you right here. So they've got a separate rim here, the outer rim, so you can paint that in like a chrome or whatever to show off polished, and then paint the center, which allows him to do these in several widths. These are a 15 by 12, which actually look closer to like a 15 by 10 for me, but work pretty good. And I paired these with some of the Mickey Thompson drag slicks. Needed some Mickey Thompson slicks and front runners for a build, so that's what I did. But these work pretty good. You just slide that wheel center in the back. They are a nice snug fit. Be mindful of that when you're painting and assembling these, that you may have to do a little bit of sanding. But there you go, guys. There is a very nice drag slick with a center line. That is going to look killer on the build that I have these planned for. And that's not all you can find out there. You can find all kinds of other pieces for projects, interior details, engines, distributors, carburetors, transmissions. The list goes on and on, but the coolest thing that I got from this order is something that will be part of a buddy build that's going to go on a little later this winter with my wife and I. So this is one of those parts that you don't really think of that helps a build definitely stand out, because how many times have you gone to a model show and seen a car with a car seat in the back? My guess is going to be not often. So Joel has these great little car seats, which you can mount rear facing or forward facing. Super detailed, really nice looking little car seat. And man, if you wanted to take something to the next level, or let's say you maybe wanted to get your wife or your girlfriend or maybe your kids involved in a build, what a cute little detail to add to their build to maybe excite them to do something. These are going, I have a pair of these. These are going to end up in my wife's version of our buddy build. We're doing the 65 Chevelle wagon. And so hers will have car seats in it. So what a cool little piece there. You can find those over at Iceman Collections. What a killer little detail. I'm actually pretty excited that I found those, and my wife is super excited to put those in the build. So be mindful, guys. There are all kinds of cool options out there when it comes to 3D printed parts. You can find everything from tires and wheels all the way down to a baby seat. That's what I got for this week, guys. I'm going to put these back on the shelf and get back after it. Can't wait to see your guys' What Did You Buy Wednesdays. Like I said, I don't care if it's a paintbrush from the dollar store or a brand new kit or a whole pile of kits. Post them up. We love stash ads. So in the meantime, I'm going to get out of your hair. Hope you guys have had a great start to the week so far. Mine's been going pretty good. Been fighting some technical difficulties with the phone, but I think we might have them licked by now. Thanks for watching, guys. Definitely appreciate all the support. Happy modeling. God bless you, and I'll catch you on the next one.